Hello, welcome to my channel, another Bibliophile Reads. My name is Greg, and I am here to do a tag video. Earlier this afternoon, I was watching videos, and I saw Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading do the How Do You Find Time to Read tag. And she had an answer to the tag that's going to be the same answer that I'm going to give. And then I thought about it. I have not done a tag video in probably a few weeks because as anyone who knows who watches my channel, I have been moving and I have just settled into my new house and getting things in order. So hopefully I will be doing more videos and more tag videos now that everything is basically in place. But as I said, I saw this video, it's very short, and I hope I can knock it out real quick. And there are just 6 prompts. Prompt number 1, where is your favorite place to read? Well, that's changing because I no longer read in my old favorite places because I sold that house. My new favorite place is downstairs in my walkout basement library on my couch. Now this is the same couch that I had in my old den in Washington State, and I still like reading on it. It's a recliner couch. I can sit back or I can lay flat on the couch, or however I want to do it. I also like reading upstairs in our family room, living room. That is usually in the evening after my wife is off work, and we have gotten into the habit of after dinner, she settles down on her end of the couch, I settle down on the other end, and we each get a cat to sleep on our laps while we're reading or doing whatever she wants to do. I mean, I usually read. My wife likes to play games on her phone more than read, but that's okay. But it's a very good family time to have all 4 family members on the same couch. Question number 2, do you read every day? For the most part, yes. There are a few occasions when that does not happen. That happened a few times in the past few weeks during my move when I was just so busy I had no time to listen to an audiobook or pick up a regular book. But other than that, yes, I will read an ebook, a physical book, or an audiobook at least sometime during the day. Question number 3, do you ever read out loud to family members? And then the answer to that one is no, I don't read out loud. My wife would not be interested in most of the books I'm reading. My cats would not care if I tried to read out loud to them. So no, I don't read out loud. It kind of would be nice if my wife and I did share some time reading out loud together, but I don't know if that would happen. Maybe I'll try to force the issue. Number 4, your favorite career for a main character had to have. Give an example of a book that has that job in it. I'm not sure that I have a favorite job for characters. Most of the books that I enjoy, the job of the protagonists is not really highly relevant. Like the author J.R., not the author, the book J.R. by William Gaddis. There were lots of characters with lots of careers, but I couldn't say that any one of those careers was a favorite one to follow. Maybe a painter, something like The Moon and Sixpence by Somerset Maugham, had the career of a painter living on an island in the Pacific Ocean. But I don't know, I don't think I'm very career-oriented in the books that I like. Obviously, when I read a pulp novel or a mystery crime, one of the careers is a detective, and that pretty much just goes to the fact. But, I also like the kind of books where the character's a criminal, such as Black Wings Has My Angel by Elliot Chase, which is a very good old pulpy crime novel. Number 5, do you read at work, audio or other? Well, I don't work anymore. I retired August 13th from my job as a computer programmer. And that basically just happened because the house that we sold in Washington State was valued so much higher than the house that we bought in Virginia that I was able to pay this house off in total, and I now have no mortgage. And not having a mortgage, I talked it over to my wife, and we decided that I don't need to work while she's working. I get my health care through her job, and will continue to get health care until I am eligible for Medicare. So, no, I don't read at work because I'm not working. However, when I did work, I did occasionally listen to audiobooks. Now, I'm going to let out a big secret of computer programming. A lot of computer programming is actually very easy, depending on what tasks you were doing. In my previous job, one of the old tasks I had was basically importing files from one format and extracting them into another computer system. And you can do that while listening to an audiobook very easy, at least most of the time. Later, I had to do paying of providers and calculating all the payments on their checks based on what services they provided our members. And no, I could not listen to a book while I was doing that kind of program. But other than that, yeah, occasionally you can. And when I was at lunch, I almost always listened to an audiobook. Question number 6. Tell me what book you are going to read today. And this is the question that Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading answered. She answered Barchester Towers by Anthony Trollope. And I am listening to the audio book of Barchester Towers. And I have to say, I am really enjoying Anthony Trollope. I didn't think I would like him, but as I said, I find him absolutely delightful. His characters are delightful, even the ones I dislike. I will also be reading Diary of a Nobody by Grossmith, his two brothers. That's part of the Humorous Book Club. And wow, the sunlight's really getting bright and shining right now. And I'm also going to be reading another ebook, Amatica by Karen Tidwell. That is a science fiction novel translated from the Swedish. The author translated it herself. It's reading very much like a Soviet era dystopian novel. I just get that feeling on the culture she's describing. And the thing I just said, like I said, I am getting Soviet era. And what's interesting is that they're on some sort of strange world or place. They don't know quite where they are. And certain items, if you do not write the name of what that item is, disintegrates into this goop. Like the narrator had a toothbrush, and it had the words toothbrush written on it, but the words fade. And if you do not replenish and mark that word again, that toothbrush will become a dangerous, hazardous material. And that is, tag people. I think a lot of people, wow, this sun's getting bright. I'm going to tag people that I don't think have done this. Alan at Big Hard Books and Classics. I will also Summer at Cozy Reading with Quaker Cats. And Michael K. Vaughan. And those are the people that I tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Goodbye.